An example of that is like the other day, like my daughter and I had just flown back from Texas, and I was like, I couldn't even walk in her room. It was so messy. And I'm like, can you pick up your room? 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 And I must have said it 5 times, which goes against my rules in general, because usually I give the request once. You don't do it, then you have the consequence. And I kept asking her, and she just couldn't get herself around to it. And I just kept saying, like, Jewel, the room is so bad. It's giving me anxiety looking at your room. And then I finally she went into her room and like picked up all the papers, and she said, can you come and see? And I went down, I looked at it, and in my head I was like, all you did was pick up the freaking papers. You still got like piles of clothes, food, rotten food, and all sorts of stuff on the floor. Oh my God. And I was like, and I went to say it, and I was like, Bethany, you got to motivate her instead of giving her grief. And so I looked at it and I said, that's amazing. You've picked up all the papers. I really appreciate you putting in the effort to get that. Do you want me to help you with what you should work on next to get to the next step? And she looked at me and she said, yeah. And I said, okay, now get all the dirty clothes and bring those to me. And stepped away because I was like, I've got to propel her on. Absolutely, yes. If I had said, you've only done the stinking papers, then she would have been like, I'm done, and probably had a meltdown.